seasoned fries. Seasoned fries, in my opinion, are the top tier fry. Normal French fry actually goes a long way, but when it comes down to fries, seasoned fries, I know we can all agree, are top tier. Anytime I go out to eat to any restaurant or fast food chain, I actually always get these if they're on the menu. I made mine, as you can tell, they're right here. Look at that, nicely seasoned. These things are amazing. But that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna start out by getting 3 potatoes, or as many as you want. These are russet potatoes, but you can use Yukon Gold if you would like. And now you're gonna go ahead and peel them, but you can leave the skin on if you would like. I don't like to leave it on, so I'm gonna take it off. Once you're done peeling your potatoes, go ahead and wash them. That way you rinse off any excess dirt. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start cutting them. We're gonna do an incision right through the middle, just like that. And we're gonna keep doing that throughout the entire potato. Your slices of potato should look just like this. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these into pieces. So go ahead and just cut them just like that. You can cut this as thin or as thick as you want. It's really up to you. All right, so here are mine. Go ahead and do that to all your potatoes. So once you're done cutting up your fries, you're gonna go ahead and throw them into a bowl of water. That way they don't oxidize and turn purple. Once they're in the water, you're gonna go ahead and rough them up to make sure we release all the starch in it. So you see that the water's kind of murky right here. You're gonna keep doing this until the water runs clear. So now dump this water until it runs clear. So now one thing I do want to mention to you guys is you actually do want to cut your fries a bit skinny, more of a shoestring fry. That way the inside of the fry cooks while the exterior of the fry turns crunchy. If you don't do this, your fry might actually be raw, and we don't want that. Now that your water has run clear, you're gonna go in there with some salt and a splash of vinegar. Go ahead and mix that in there. And now let these sit while we start preparing our dredge for them. So now for your dredge, you're gonna go in there with half a cup of some all-purpose flour. Throw in there 1 tablespoon of some achiote powder, 1 tablespoon of seasoning salt, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon mustard powder. Now go ahead and mix that thoroughly. Once you mixed up all your spices, you're gonna go ahead and grab some cold carbonated water. The water has to be cold for the reason that if it's not cold, you're not gonna get that crispiness you want. So make sure it is cold. And you're gonna go in there with roughly about a cup to about a cup and a half or so. Just eyeball this. You don't really have an exact measurement. Just make sure it's kind of a loose batter. So now your batter should have a consistency like this. And now go ahead and dry your fries. And to ensure that these fries are dry, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a towel on our surface and we're gonna dump them in there. So go ahead and just move that around and make sure you dry them thoroughly. And the reason we wanna make sure that it's dry is because once we throw them into our batter, that batter is gonna stick onto it. If it has too much water, the batter is literally just gonna fall off. So now once dry, go ahead and throw them into that batter. Now go ahead and coat them out thoroughly. You could do this with your hands, but I don't wanna get all dirty, so I'm doing it with a spatula. All right, look at that. Look at that nice vibrant color of our coating. Now go ahead and heat up your oil to 350 degrees. I'm using canola oil. You can use corn or vegetable oil if you would like. So now go ahead and grab your fries and you're gonna fry this in batches. So go ahead and drop a couple at a time. And the reason why you're gonna fry this in batches is because if you throw all of them in there, they're all gonna stick together and you're not gonna really get a good batter. They're gonna fall off and it's just not gonna be good. So go ahead and do that in batches. Once nice and golden brown like that, go ahead and take them out and put them on some paper towels to drain excess oil. Once they immediately come out the fryer, go ahead and hit them with some seasoning salt. Just look at that. Oh yeah, nicely seasoned. Go ahead and serve them up on a plate. So now let's go in there for the comparison. These are mine, and these are the frozen bag. Already you could tell mine have a lot more color. Look at that right there. Nicely seasoned, but mine have a lot more seasoning. Let's go ahead and go in there for that taste test. I got some ketchup right here. Let's grab some fries, right? Dip them in that ketchup. Let's go in there for that bite. And now let's go in there with the frozen bag we got from our local supermarket. They both have that good crunch. I just like mine a lot more because it doesn't carry preservatives like this one. And I like the unique seasoning that I put on these. They actually taste really, really good. And there you have it, you guys. You have now made homemade seasoned fries that taste 10 times better than the store-bought ones. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.